It is very dark. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, the lights above the computer aren't plugged in. So, hello.
Hi, 4 people. Wow. Because I'm almost there.
I'm a little stressed about it though. Look at how blurry, fuzzy it is. No, it's not plugged in.
Oh.
That's why I was stressed about it. 1 second for me. I'm going to go under the table. Oh, hit my shin.
Ow.
Wait.
I'm almost there. Y'all, we figured out today that, well, I mean, we kind of knew this, but we did it today. I made a character on Camille's Animal Crossing. Yep. You can't see that. And so, like, I've been playing today. I made my own house and such. And, yeah, I'm loving this.
And such.
I don't really think, I don't know if I can, I told myself that I'm going to give myself 2 weeks playing this, and then I'll think about if I want to get my own Switch, because I have a lot of things to think about for that. One, I had a DSi, and like I had a Wii
years ago
and stuff. Yeah, but I didn't play them that much. Like I played them obsessively for like 2 weeks, and then I would forget about it for months on end. So it wasn't a very good investment, and I'm afraid that that would happen again with the Switch. And then with Animal Crossing, like it's really fun, but I could see myself getting like really, I need to finish everything right now, like type of thing, and not pacing it out very well. Like even right now with just this, I'm like, I need to like finish.
Hi, Ari.
Ari, whoa, it's been a minute.
And then to answer your question, no, it's not cold where we are currently.
I wish it was.
I know. We're live now.
I just needed to plant that one thing, and then I'm okay now. I know, Ari, what's up? How's the graduate life treating you? Because Ari graduated high school, y'all.
Bruh, I don't know. Celsius?
Hang on. Because I'm almost there. That's not the weather app. So it's 72 degrees Fahrenheit here. Celsius, that is...
So 72 degrees Fahrenheit currently. Plus it's nighttime. So technically it should be lower than that, but it's not.
What did I say, 72?
Yeah.
It's 22 degrees Celsius. It sounds so strange. I wish we were just taught how the rest of the world thinks.
Yeah, you know. Anyway, so we decided to go live today. It's been an interesting day. Like, it's really not either. It's just the weather outside right now is...
It's actually kind of nice today. To
comfortable.
Be honest.
Yeah. It's the last comfortable day though.
Oh, is it supposed to get really hot?
It's gonna go up this week. Like by Saturday, it's supposed to be 100. So,
at an aerospace company. Hi, Mark.
What?
Can you explain a little bit about that, Ari?
Yeah. Excuse you.
Oh, did you separate those?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I'm surprised how many people walked in.
Oh my gosh.
Hi.
Not me, just eating a cookie.
I titled this one Tea Time, not because we're going to drop some hot drama in tea, but because I don't have anything going on. It's because we're literally drinking tea. I'm not very used to these on camera.
No. Y'all ever tired?
No.
Oh, y'all ever tried Earl Grey tea? Yeah.
You have to say what you're saying no to, or else you're just saying no to 3 different people saying things.
I was reading. I need my makeup off like right now. I read that as y'all ever tired? Earl Grey tea. Yes, I have tried Earl Grey tea.
I have as well. Shania Lover, Nadia was saying no, she hasn't watched that yet, right?
Right.
Yeah. Parts for plane construction.
That's crazy.
Ari, what
is that? What you're trying? I thought. Was that just because it's available, or like, was it nepotism? Did you know someone?
It's like tea but perfumed. Yeah, I'm not very fond of Earl Grey. Not very fond of black, unless it's like in like oolong is good, but like
really
a lot of
black
other
tea
black
either.
teas I don't really like. Currently I'm drinking like a blackberry tea, so it's not it's pretty sweet.
Here's the thing. I don't really often taste differences in teas.
Huh.
Yeah. Like chamomile.
Sure.
Like chamomile and green tea, I can drink it and be like, oh, this is chamomile tea, or like, this is green tea. But like Earl Grey, black tea, breakfast, Irish breakfast tea, they just all taste the same to me. And like, obviously the fruity teas, I'm like, this is a fruity tea.
Right.
As far as what fruit, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Even what fruit? That's crazy.
Yeah, but and like this one, I'm drinking butterfly pea flower tea. It's very blue. I don't know if you can tell. I drink it and I'm like, it's different from what I normally drink, and it's good enough to where I don't really need honey. But if I were to blindly drink it, I would just be like, oh, it's a tea.
Huh. You know, speaking of blindly eating or drinking something, who suggested that? I don't remember if it was Torsten or someone else. But anyway, we were talking about challenges because Fourth Impact has been doing a lot of challenges lately. And they talked about one challenge that I still haven't even watched that Fourth Impact did that I had literally never heard of. And by the title, I couldn't even tell what the challenge was. And so I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, we haven't done really any challenges, but that's because I haven't seen any that we could do.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. But someone said we should do the French fry challenge, and I was like,
oh, where we get French fries from different places.
Yes. And then I was like, well, that sounds fine, except for the fact that we never get French fries
from
any of those places, so we would be genuinely terrible at it.
Yeah, because listen.
Bye, Ben.
Bye. I'm glad you're here for a little bit. Like, I love French fries, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
And even though I'm not eating there at the moment,
right,
In-N-Out French fries just like are superior, you know, as far as fast food goes.
Oh, I don't think that.
I think that 100%. So, like, I would be able to tell what the In-N-Out French fries are, but everything else would just taste the same to me.
Well, I guess it begs the question, does that mean that you like crunchier fries?
Not necessarily. I always get a mix of like, it's always different whenever I get In-N-Out fries. It's never just like one texture. Is that the right word for it?
Yeah, because I am partial to the crinkle cut or the like wedgie ones. You know?
See, I don't
long
really like
wedgie ones, though. Not like those. Do you know what I'm saying when I say long wedgie ones?
Yeah, wedges, but they're long.
Like thick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like those.
I don't really like wedges because at that point it's just like, it might as well just be chopped potatoes.
But it is chopped.
No, I know.
French fries are chopped potatoes.
But they're fried.
Right.
Yeah. So wedges at that point, you might as well just chop like what mom makes, like potatoes. My mom makes potatoes,
Mm.
like they're just like sliced or whatever. That's how I think about wedges. They just might as well be that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I really love Cane's French fries because those are crinkle cut.
The
and
Cane's
they're
French
always
fries are really
consistently
good.
perfect.
Yeah.
Like I have yet to be disappointed.
Yeah.
And then powder pillow. That was the name of the challenge, the powder pillow challenge. And I was like, what does that entail? Because I can't even think
Powder
of
pillow?
anything. Yeah. Come closer.
Powder pillow. So like what did they do?
I don't know. I need to watch it and I haven't.
Underneath my knee is so itchy.
Yeah, those, and then the place that I haven't taken you to yet, Imperial Burger. Those French fries.
I've actually been wanting to do. It's not really a challenge, but just like a video in general, where I look for like a good hamburger at like small restaurants. Just like get a bunch of, but like health wise, I would have to like take that over the span of a few days. I can't really do that in one day. Because since I'm not eating at In-N-Out right now, and like I'm not right. Okay. In-N-Out is just on the wrong side, like politically and stuff right now.
So we're not eating there.
I'm just really trying not to like eat there and stuff. But I love In-N-Out a lot. Like, not right now, obviously. I can be like, oh, whatever. So like the thing is, I've been saying for like months now, like I want to just go and try to find a burger at a small like restaurant or whatever that is like up to par. Because the only other place that I say surpasses In-N-Out is Monty's, which is a plant-based burger place. The only reason why I don't go there regularly is because the closest ones are like 45 minutes out.
Yeah.
And the price is, it's plant-based, so it's a little bit more expensive, but it's so good. If y'all ever find a Monty's, go eat there. Yeah. So I want to do something like that. Just like compare and contrast,
Yeah. I guess it's like, because that's the thing, we're not eating at In-N-Out, and we live in California where In-N-Out is like everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's really the only fast food place I ate at.
Yeah.
Right now, but Cane's now.
Yeah. And like, I guess it's because there's something so specifically good about it. Like there's the sauce that makes it different, and then the burgers themselves are really thin, and like salty.
So you don't really feel gross after eating. Wait, what are we talking about?
I was just saying how they were different. Who? But In-N-Out.
Oh,
yeah. Versus like if you go to a regular burger joint, like the small ones aren't going to be like that because of the sauce, and then because their burgers are going to be bigger.
Yeah.
The reason I really like Imperial is because I can get a kid's burger and it's the same size as a regular burger everywhere else. So they're like regular burgers are really big. B, their French fries are really good and they just like give you as many French fries as possible, which I like. But theirs is like the standard burger. So
Imperial,
yeah. It's just meat, lettuce, tomato, onion, cheese.
We should do more food videos because we're having a really in-depth discussion about this stuff. We should do more food videos now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, so that's why I like it, because it's a good solid burger, but I don't like it because I wouldn't say I would choose it because it tastes like In-N-Out, because it doesn't. It doesn't at all. But it's really, really good. Okay.
Mark from Fiji.
Hello.
Hi.
You said Cane's. You also have McCain's that have fries? No. I don't think we have a McCain's. Cane's for us is we're shortening it. It's called Raising Cane's.
Yeah. It's a chicken.
It's a chicken place.
Very good. What I love about Cane's is how simple their menu is.
Yeah.
And like it's good chicken, and I don't normally like chicken from places. Yeah, it's always like disappointing whenever I get chicken somewhere else. But Cane's, for some reason, just cooks it
Very good.
correctly. And then they have this sauce that, the
Their sauce is
sauce,
really good.
and then the toast that they have. Oh my gosh, so good.
Texas toast.
Texas toast. Nick Cane. Nothing's coming up on Yelp. There's a McCann's, but that's custom cabinetry.
Oh. Yeah. You know, we've had this sort of conversation also about chicken places because for the US, a lot of people like Chick-fil-A. I don't support Chick-fil-A, so I don't eat it.
Yeah, because Chick-fil-A doesn't want me around.
Yeah. So, oh, okay. We used to have a TGIF near us. I feel like they're going out of business.
I know, yeah, they closed down. I liked TGIF.
Yeah, no,
they had
that's
good
great.
ribs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Right. So like Cane's was the thing that replaced it, but I am still upset that we don't have the amount of choices that we could. After going to Florida, where there's just like so many different chicken places, which is so funny because they still all go to Chick-fil-A, but like
Yeah.
they have so many more options.
Like I could talk major smack about Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Because I don't even like, okay, when you compare it to Cane's,
Right.
there are more options on the Chick-fil-A
Sure.
menu. I don't think you're getting your money's worth.
Mm-mm.
Like, obviously, taste is subjective, but when you think of like not quantity, but like amount, I guess. Even when I was eating there, like before I realized where they were giving their money, I even thought the amount I'm paying for this, it doesn't match up with how much food I'm getting.
Yeah.
And just like, they're giving their money to bad places. Like, that doesn't be enough, but for some people it's not.
Yeah. And like originally, it wasn't even where they're giving their money that made me stop eating there.
Yeah.
It was my friend worked there, and
oh yeah,
and they didn't have at that particular one. They didn't have an employee like room, like a break room. So you would think the employees get to just sit in they call it something specific in fast food, and now I can't remember what it's called.
But in the place where the people sit?
Yeah, where regular people sit. You'd think they'd be able to sit there and just wait for their shift. And my friend came in 5 minutes before her shift. She sat down to wait so she could clock in. And they told her, no, you have to go wait outside. And they pointed specifically to the place near the dumpsters. So, like, she had to stand there and wait for her shift to start. And apparently that was just true for the entire time. Like, everyone had to wait outside. You were not allowed to be inside at all, which is weird.
So weird.
And they just treated her like garbage. So then I was like, this is a garbage company. Like, and then the fact that they were expensive, I was like, screw it. Like, what's the point? And then I found out about where they put their money, and I'm like, great. So I legitimately haven't had Chick-fil-A in like 4 years.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I don't ever go to KFC. Mostly because when I think of KFC, I think of like chicken for a party.
Yeah. I like KFC.
I like KFC.
They have good mashed potatoes. The chicken is a little salty for me, but it's still good. Like, I'll eat it.
Yeah. We have food opinions.
And thank you, Mark, for listening and enjoying and for listening to and enjoying the podcast. That means a lot. Mm-hmm. Vanessa and I work hard on it. We have like the whole next month planned out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we had a really good meeting last week. Stay tuned because Camille's going to probably feature on one soon. We have one that we decided we wanted you on.
I was like, this is the first time hearing of it. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, back to food. Yeah, we have a lot of opinions.
I didn't realize it. I also think it's interesting that we have quite a few differences in terms of food. You know, we're sisters. We are both not allergic to anything food-wise.
So this is the name of the podcast that I have with my best friend, if any of y'all.
This is Nadia's podcast, which we plug every live stream. Or I plug every live stream.
Thank you.
Because Mark brings it up, and then I talk about it.
Oh.
And then we talk about it. What was I saying? Oh, we're not
We're
allergic,
not allergic to anything.
to anything. And when we were talking about challenges, I was like, oh, the only challenges I know of are like spicy food challenges. And those get kind of repetitive, and we've done a few.
Yeah.
And then they talked about the French fry one.
Yeah.
And then we got into this tangent.
If I were to do a challenge, I would need to be really interested in it.
Yeah.
Like a French fry challenge, I would be kind of interested in. I mean, if I ate at more, plus a lot of fast food places are under fire right now, so I'm not really interested in
They're
going
like,
there. Like Taco Bell, we don't even want to. I mean, I didn't eat there in general, but
Taco
like,
Bell.
yeah, but like,
I thought you said talk about. And I was
no. And no, we are sisters. Me and Camille, we are sisters. But the girl that I do the podcast with, we are not blood related. Anyway, and like a burger challenge, like or whatever, like discovery. I don't know. That would be fun. But I would have to be really, really interested in a challenge that we were doing, because when I think of challenges, I think of those like upstart YouTubers that are really, really popular and like they're really energetic and bright colors and everything and doing really weird, cringy things, kind of, in my opinion, if you like that kind of content. It's all right. So I would have to be like really interested. Like I wouldn't be willing to just do a challenge just because it's a popular challenge. Like, and everyone's doing it. Like I would want to like be like, oh yeah, that looks fun.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
No, it's fine. It's all right. Welcome, Mark. It's okay. Mark with a C.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But I also don't watch challenge content.
Yeah, me neither. Like right now, when I think challenges, I think Sebastian Bales. And I only know about him because Curtis Connor like has done like 2 videos on him.
Yeah.
And I do not like it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know. And then past that, I just think of Shane when he
Good
used to
morning,
do challenges like that.
Torsten.
Good morning. Like when Shane Dawson did the French fry challenge, that was really funny.
Right, because he ate all this
Yeah.
So it's like it's different. Like I don't know if we'd even have a good reaction.
Yeah. Cause we just like we would probably like eat the French fry and be like, oh, it's a French fry. It's all right. Where do you think it's from? We would just be guessing. Like it wouldn't be like a genuine like, ooh, I think I know what this is. Yeah. Cause I like, okay. The last time I ate at Taco Bell was probably last summer, and I didn't even get French fries. I got like a quesadilla or something because I thought that was the safest option. And then I don't think I've ever eaten at Del Taco. I don't think I've ever eaten at a Wendy's.
I've only had Del Taco fries once, and that's because Tamara and Anthony both worked there.
Yeah. I've never eaten at a Wendy's. I've never gone to a Red Robin. I've never.
Yes, you have.
No, I have not.
Yes, you have.
No, I have not.
We have 100% been to Red Robin together.
Okay, well, it's been years.
With like grandma. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What are other fast food places? Yeah, no, just like any fast food place you can probably think of that isn't In-N-Out. I probably haven't been there in years.
Yeah.
Or ever.
That is true.
McDonald's. I haven't been there since middle school.
I can't eat McDonald's. I throw up.
I was like, yeah, no, I can't even stand in a McDonald's without getting nauseous, to be honest.
Anyway.
Maybe we did have tea.
I put too much in my teacup. So the tea that I'm drinking, it's blackberry tea. It's from a Korean market, and it's a Korean brand. What they do is instead of giving you tea bags, it's like a jar, and the jar has tea, honey, and like anything else that you would need already in there. So you just put some in a cup with hot water. Everything's fine. There's not a lot of waste in that way. Yeah, so I put too much in here, so now it's just like really sweet. Like the first one I had ever gotten of it was citrus and honey. So it was like a lot of lemon rinds, and then honey flavoring. And this one, once I get to the end, there'll be like blackberry seeds in it. But it's really good. We got this huge jar of it. What did you
while you were talking, I just checked. Red Robin was another name brand fry at the store. Food joints. Oh.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You don't need it. None of us need it, really. But to get away from food a little bit.
I know.
Bye, Ari. Good night.
Ari,
Sleep well.
tight.
Not last night, but the night before. I had a dream about my dog. My dog who has passed. And it was such a simple dream. Like, literally, I walked outside. He saw me. I laid down on the grass. And then he came and laid by my head. And it was just like that. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just for a couple of minutes. Felt great. Woke up and was like, I needed that. It was very comforting. And then I go and I tell Nadia that had happened. And then she tells me.
Wander is your spirit guide.
Well, no, but before that. Why? So Nadia tells me, oh, that makes sense. The planets
right. Okay, I can get into this. I got you.
Hi, David. Nice to see you.
So, as y'all know, I'm really into astrology and stuff. And I follow a lot of astrological accounts and forecasters and all that. Specifically this one account on Instagram, Moon Omens. Love it. It updates me on stuff. And it said that the Lion's Gate had been in the process of opening. It opened last night. And it's going to be open until the end of Leo season, I realized. Yeah.
That is good news.
Yeah, so basically, the Lion's Gate is when, hang on, the video goes kind of slow. The 8th day of the 8th month of the year represents a particularly significant date. While the sun is in its home sign in Leo, we experience a specific alignment. It's like Mars and something between the Earth and the fixed star Sirius that activates what is known as the Lion's Gate. And then Mars is in like conjunction or something with something else. And basically what that means is like dreams become very vivid. And if you allow yourself to like open up, you can receive like signs or messages from like angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors, whatever you choose to like believe in or follow, whatever. So yeah, that's what I had told Camille.
Right. So I was like, maybe Wander is my spirit guide. Because I had said it before, just in like hopes that it would be true. I didn't actually know if it would be true.
Yeah.
Like, I just kind of hoped it would be true. So then I had that dream. Nadia tells me that. And I'm like, oh, that's great. And then, she said, tonight, which was last night for us, there's going to be like a bigger opening. And I was like, great.
Because that's when it's like officially like, we're open.
Right. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to do all the things to see if I can get a message from my ancestors. I go to bed last night. I don't have any person show up who I would think like, oh, that. I never thought it. I never thought that's my ancestor. I never looked or saw anyone who would probably be it. However, the dream had a very strange way of telling me a message. I'm very good with dreams. Always been. Couldn't tell you why. Just always been. So this is my Jade Nephrite.
Yeah. Anytime I have like a dream that's like really crazy or really resonates with me, I tell Camille about it so she can like decipher it.
Right. So in the dream, I haven't told Nadia what actually happened in the dream. I just told her what I thought was the message. So I was in some sort of like school ground setting. Not one I recognized, not one I ever went to school in, but it started in a classroom where I was helping this one person who I think I knew everyone in the dream, but now I can't remember like who it was. Only one of the people actually I can remember like who it was. So like I helped that one dude, and then I decided to go out onto the like pavement where there's just a ton of people doing things, fixing things, talking to each other, who knows what. Another one of my friends comes up to me. I think this was Tiana. I'm not completely sure. And that's not the one I know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So one of my friends comes up to me and she's like, Camille, you need to help Kelly. Kelly is the one that I do know was her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and she was an old coworker of mine who was my friend. And the girl's telling me is like, Camille, you have to help Kelly. She tried to do a love spell, and I know she didn't do it right. You have to fix it for her and protect her. And I was like, I got you. So then I go to Kelly. I find her. I go, what did you do? And she was like, so I did this candle, and I drew these things on it, and I lit it, and I blew it out, and I did this. And she was like, and I just really wanted to get him back. I don't know who this he was, but she wanted to get him back. And I was like, that's the wrong color. You shouldn't have drawn that. You can't blow it out. Like, I was giving her all the things that she did wrong with it. And I was like, you can't do spells. You can't do love spells without consent. That's rude. And it doesn't work. And I can't stop whatever reprimandations are going to happen to you for doing this, but I can give you protection for it. So then I go and I'm leaving to go get particular incense crystals and black salt. Mm-hmm. And my head is like, black salt, black salt. That's what's happening in my brain, like a lot. And so I was like, black salt, protection. And I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, I need it. Like my first thought was literally, I need to make black salt. And I was like, protection. Mm-hmm. I was like, that seems to be the message I was needing to receive. But what a weird way to deliver it to me.
Yeah, that's interesting.
With an old coworker.
Well, a lot of air signs this month are supposed to be experiencing like people from your past being introduced into like your life again in like, some way.
Right. I'm an air sign.
Yeah. That's what I've been seeing a lot of. And like, that's like what I told you that reading that I had for like the month of August. Mm-hmm. That's what I got also. My dream last night, I don't really want to listen to the message because it's not really what I wanted. And it made me kind of angry, to be honest. But now that I've been thinking about it more, I think I understand where like the direction that's supposed to be coming from. So I've been like getting a lot of like advice that this month for me is going to be a lot of like purging and letting go of like things that were like weighing you down and stuff like that. And so that's what I've been trying to keep like a really open mind. A lot of like things have been really positive for like me lately. So I've just been trying to like roll with that or whatever. And so the dream that I had last night was really weird, extremely vivid. I thought it was real for some of it. A lot of aspects of it, I can understand where it's coming from. Like I had this ship, like a warship kind of. And that was in the Heroes of Olympus, like their ship. It was like a flying ship, whatever. Sure. And a lot of it took place in Rome. And again, Heroes of Olympus, they're like
the book series she's been reading.
I finished it a couple days ago, so I don't know why it's still like fresh in my mind, but I do really love that world. So I can understand where like that was coming from. I was not in 2020. It was some other prior year. Yeah, it was like some year that happened already and I was there and I was seeking out specific people. I don't know why. I feel like two of them were characters from Heroes of Olympus. But they did not look like them or the description of them at all. So I don't know. And I found them and I remember just like being with them and just like trying to like watch out for them and stuff. And then someone gives me a smoothie. And then someone else comes to give me another smoothie. And then that person that gave me the smoothie is someone that I really do not want to see, if you catch my drift. Yeah. And I took the smoothie and ran. Like I ran like far away from them because I'm like, I do not want to see you right now. It's an ex of mine. And so I run, and then I run into a tree. Like, I climb a tree. And then the people that I was looking for, they come to like look for me, and they're just like, what happened? Like, what was that about? And then I don't know why I didn't tell them about it, but instead I told them, I'm from 2020 and I'm here to tell you that we are going to meet in 2020. We're going to meet again. And I don't think I told them anything else about me, like my name or like anything. I just remember saying, we're going to meet again in 2020. I just remember repeating that line a lot. And then I get a text message from the person that I do not want to see. And they said, like, so much for a peace offering, something like that. And then I remember being very angry looking at that. And I responded, where are you? Because in my head, I was just like, let's put this to rest. And then they tell me where they are. And then I go, and then I sit down in front of them, and then I wake up. So initially I was like, I've been getting a lot of like messages saying that people from like my past are going to like come into my life again. And so initial thought was panic, like, no, I don't want that to happen. Not with this person. Like, no. And I thought that it had happened already because one of my old friends, two of my old friends recently have like messaged me, and like, we've been like reconnecting and stuff. And it's been really cool. And so I thought that that was that. So then to see that, I was like, I don't know. I don't want this. But then now that a few hours have passed by, I'm kind of understanding a little bit more what that might mean, because there has been something on my mind that I need to do, not contact them or talk to them, but something specific that I need to do that I've been putting off. And so when I think about that, I'm like, maybe that's like what it is. I need to do that thing so I can purge that and put it to rest and let go and stuff.
See, when you first said, there are instances when in the dream state that there's the theory that
interesting.
Love to you. You're welcome to send your dreams my way.
Yeah.
I will give you my thoughts like I'm about to do for you. First, with the whole like taking it, running away, running into a tree. To me, that doesn't signify something that is going to happen. That signifies what's currently happening, which is you taking whatever bit that you've done, running, hitting the wall because you're not done yet, right? And then sitting down in front of it and facing it, yeah, that makes sense for you to do it. I don't think it means that there's going to be more contact. Like, no part of that to me sounds like contact. Because here's the thing. Closure. It's not a real thing. No. And nor do you need it. You never actually need it. And yeah, that's what I see. And as far as the people who you're like, we are going to meet in 2020, do you know how many people were there? Two. And you've already met them again.
Oh.
So that's
true. That is very true.
And you're done. In terms of, this year, this instance.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't always, I know that the planet thing is technically meant for new advice and or future. However,
but it could also just be like, you're exactly where you need to be.
Right.
Yeah.
However, your brain is always going to pull from things that already happened.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So really weird, very strange. And I don't know what part of Rome this happened in, but in my head, I was like, I am in Rome right now.
Yeah. So, well, that's like with the second dream I had, after the dream with Wander was with those two people. And one of those people, I was like, that's this person. And then when I woke up, I was like, that was not that person. That is not what they look like.
Yeah. It's so funny when that happens.
I know. Also, that dream just was. Because, like, why? Like, I told my boyfriend, I was like, this is what happened in this dream. I'm sorry for cheating on you in the dream. And he was like, what? No. And I was I know, I'm just making a joke because, and then I told him, I was like, because if I was, gonna do that in a dream, that's not who I would pick. Like, that's not who I would pick.
Not when there's a whole Kim Nam-joon out in the world.
I know.
That's sweet.
So, this time I'm already awake. So, the comment about ramen, I don't have any ramen by me. What do you think is... Oh, there's more to the dream.
When I read like cat on my chest, it reminded me of that TikTok that you just watched.
And that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, if there's a cat on your chest, it's just trying to calm you. What boxes? I'm like,
I know.
Do you mean this? My trash?
But that's not in frame.
It's in the...
Oh, in the reflection.
Okay, so if that's the full dream. It moved towards my feet, and I tried to kick it with the force of the kick. I stood up, and then it's gone. So, in my head, this dream represents that there's something in your life trying to calm you down, but you keep pushing it away and not allowing it to do what it needs to do.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Thank you. Next to the doorway, it looked like a stack of ramen boxes. There's... Wait, not even... duck for a second? Or turn, that's better. So, this is a... That is a metal piece of art thing. And then the other thing, that is a bowl. Next to the white outlet. Oh, Nadia.
Huh?
Can you pick up the piece of art? What?
Oh.
Do you mean this? I'm not sure, because that, you said white outlet, so I assume that it's that outlet.
I got a warm.
Yes. Oh no, that's not ramen.
This?
Yeah. Wait, bring it closer.
This is some artwork.
This is a Mayan artwork by an artist whose name I always forget. Zarebski. That's funny though. I was like, ramen. I was like, I wish there was ramen. We said it was. Oh my gosh, my face is warm now.
I will take it away.
Just FYI, when I tried to grab it and move, and it moved towards my feet, I'm literally awake at that time. When I stood up, I turned on the room light. Yeah, no, my opinion stands. I do think that there's just some sort of internal conflict of something trying to get you comfortable, and you either rubbing against it in the wrong way or pushing it away. Like, you need to evaluate what parts of your life may feel uncomfortable.
If this resonates with you.
If it resonates with you. I don't...
We're no experts.
But generally cats on your chest are a sign of comfort.
Yeah.
Versus like, a ghost on your chest. Which would be sleep paralysis. Thank you, Torsten. Oh my god. Can I use some of your water?
Yeah.
It's getting really sweet at the end here. Have you seen all of the Nostradamus predictions? I have not. I vaguely know who that is. Vaguely. But I'm not I'm not a medium in any sort. You're welcome. I hope it helps. I hope you find whatever thing, person, place, or idea, I guess, that is trying to make you comfortable that you may not be accepting in your life currently. Because, hey, it's something making you comfortable, so you should probably accept that. Yeah. I think Nostradamus is a medium or psychic, however they prefer to.
Yeah. I'm trying to be an astrologer, y'all.
I would love to be a medium. Like,
Yeah.
I genuinely would love to have that sort of ability, but it's just not innate in me currently.
I know I have some form of like psychic ability. I joke around a lot and I'm like, I am a psychic, y'all. But no, seriously, like it's weird. Sometimes I freak myself out.
Are you a psychic or are you a good manifester?
I don't know because I don't actively manifest things. And when I try, it doesn't really work. So I don't, because like when I say psychic, like I mean like, and I know I say the word vibe so much, but y'all like I genuinely mean it when I say I take my vibes really seriously because a lot of times I can tell when something's gonna happen or like an idea of like what's gonna happen or stuff. And you know how there's like the different voyants and stuff?
Right.
I always forget the names of all of them. I just know clairvoyant by like heart. But a lot of times I can be the one with the smelling or the one with like the sound like one, because so often I'll like smell something and like I know exactly like who it correlates to or what it correlates to, and then later on there's that person or like there's that thing and stuff. Or like a lot of times I'll go into like a store or something and like before I even get in there I'm like I'm going to see somebody I know, and then I see somebody I know and stuff. So I get like things like that, but I'm afraid to like really explore because I don't want it to go away.
He made predictions for centuries in the future, including his date. His grave was dug up, etched on his necklace. Yeah, I have heard of him. I've never read through all his predictions. Yeah. I mean, the dream thing, always been a part of my life. I've literally been doing it forever.
Yeah, no, she's been...
And like, I loved doing it when I was particularly in middle school, because in middle school, everyone's trying to figure themselves out, man. Like, they're just really trying. They're trying, okay?
It's such a strange time.
It's such a strange time. And like my friends, you know, you either tell your friends like everything or like you're secretive, right? Like if Catalina, our other creator Kat, if she was my friend in middle school, she would be scared because like I had friends who would not tell me something. Then they were like, oh, can you tell me about this dream I had? And then they would tell me the dream and then I'd be like, yeah, you need to fix that. And they were like, how did you know about that? I didn't even tell you. And I was like, your dream did. Like, your dream told me about it. And like where, you even got one letter wrong. Like where would even that come from in a kid, right? And also there are so many things that I was like, oh, this means this means this, before I even looked into actual books on dream interpretations. Like now I double check some symbols and things because I'm like, let's be more specific. But why did I already know what they meant?
Yeah.
You know? I was telling my boyfriend about this. I was like, we're not on our first time around. Like, I literally told him, I was like, this isn't the first time. And he was like, how are you so sure? And I was like, there is no way that we could be this compatible and know this many things about each other for the first time. You know? I was like, we at least have to be on round 2 or 3. And I was like, I can't know this much about people who were definitely just soulmates. They are there, and I know who's who for it to be the first time around. Sorry for this tangent.
I
Unless this is the content you wanted.
know. I don't know what to talk about now. I'm gonna have 10 more minutes in theory.
Well, the thing is, I just need to look into that more, I think, because that would be like such a more seamless transition,
Yeah.
you know, in terms of buoyancy.
Nadia, was your shirt available or did you have to have it made? So I got this shirt from a small Black-owned business called Gothic Lamb.
Mhm.
So I did not make it. Not that talented. Yeah.
But I do need to read all of Nostradamus's predictions.
Yeah.
It's like when people ask what superpower you would have. You know? I always said mind reading. I don't care. Everyone's like, oh, but like the people, they would like, you would know. And I'm like, yes, I know. Like, that's the point of this power. Yeah.
I hate that question. What power would you have? Because I'm always torn between. I just really stick to my brand on Por qué no los dos for like everything because I never know. It's always like between flying, invisibility, and like mind, like telekinesis or like mind reading or like whatever. I just want to be powerful.
But mind reading's always my choice. Like a true Gemini.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to say it, but she knows.
I do, despite the fact of what my chart says. Name brand stores.
I mean, I'm sure there probably are some, maybe not exactly like this, but
Yeah.
because it's like a thing right now or whatever.
That's why I want a pendulum.
The
pendulum?
Pendulum!
Yeah, divination.
I don't really care to know the future, really. I'm fine just sticking to my little...
No, I want to know about the past.
Oh, the past.
You can use it to know about past life.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't really believe in that. So I'm like... I mean, it's mostly because I don't want to. It'll stress me out.
It's just your first time around?
I would rather... I don't like the idea of having multiple lives. I would rather just everyone be new souls. I don't know, because that freaks me out. Yeah.
Why?
Because when I die, I want to still be myself.
It doesn't mean you.
I don't want to lose.
Well, it depends on what theory, you know.
Yeah, I want to still. Be
I heard
myself.
one that was like, "Oh, you have to be every sign."
Oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
No, I like myself and I want to stay me, even in the afterlife. So I don't like. We're getting into spiral territory, so can we move on?
No, nothing. Anybody? There's 9 of you here. And I'm saying very interesting, thought-provoking things. And pointing out the obvious of like, see, this is what I'm talking about. We have different views on things. Still too sweet. I want to get Tia Rosa one of these crystals.
Yeah, you said earlier.
Yeah, did I tell you why?
No.
Okay, so this is the Que Sera tower that I have. This is really good. Because you know how Tia Rosa has like a lot of negative energy when it comes to technology?
Yeah.
This takes away any negative energy that technology puts out.
Oh.
So that's why I keep it by my computer.
Well, I was wondering. Every time I see it, I'm like, why does she have it there?
That would be why. Oh, we can't do reactions right now because this is the webcam
That's
stream.
nice to know that you have a list, though.
Oh, there is that.
Because we should get some variety, you know, like laughter,
Oh,
tears.
who said it? I think it was D-Boy. He was like, "Oh, I have a challenge for you. and you can do it either on your own in a video, whatever. Like he didn't care. He just had that challenge for us. He made a list of songs that we have to listen to like back to back and try not to cry. Oh, mean in the future. Yeah, you I mean, have you seen those videos of people like doing, is this one group of girls, they like do sounds. Like one girl will turn to her friend and be like, and the other friend has to try to copy the noise. I love those.
Wait, do that again.
I think it's fun. I think it's sweet. Yeah, go ahead and tell us.
See, here's the thing. Y'all can't tell me it's a try not to cry challenge, because I will cry. Like, like I will cry. Like, it's
But
not...
if they can't tell you the name of the challenge.
No, just say you'll cry.
Oh.
But all right. Or these might make you cry. I'm like, all right. Because I'm great at detachment, y'all, but at the end of the day, I am a Scorpio moon. And a Scorpio is, like, as much as they try to be tough, they're still water signs. So, and I'm a Pisces Mars. So, I will cry. If that's what y'all want.
I've only ever cried once, and it wasn't a lot. Like, I felt it a lot, but it just didn't, yeah. Yes, definitely on camera. Off camera, I cry, like, a lot. My poor boyfriend. All I do is cry. The other day, I was like, I didn't used to be like this. And he was like, what? And I was like, I never cried in a relationship. He goes, really? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, I thought you were always like this. I was like, no, never quite felt safe enough.
I will stay by your side.
Bangs.
Until you say I have Winter Flower by Yuna featuring RM stuck in my head.
I have absolutely nothing stuck in my head.
Now I fancy.
I don't even think that's gonna do it. It's too like, I don't even know.
I will take it away.
But every time you keep saying I will like that, it just reminds me of that Sarah McLachlan animal. I will always like the remember you, something like that. I don't.
I'm still. Can you move your hand? When I was on that side, Camille like accidentally touched my side a little bit.
Really, I only felt your elbow.
It was my side, and I'm very much sensitive there. So I'm like hyper aware of your hand now.
Oh, my face. It doesn't look like I'm very warm, but apparently I am.
I have to use the restroom so bad. What?
Okay.
I'm just like looking at the time.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Today's live stream.
Talk about a lot of different things.
I was going to do like this one video, which is just going to be a bunch of things that haven't made it into full videos of 2020. But then my hard drive was gone. And then I just didn't ask for it.
Which is funny because I was looking at it all day and was like, I need to give this back to Camille. I need to give this back to Camille. And I didn't. I
just didn't. And then we had such an odd day in terms of like, we had family over
at noon,
and they were only all here till like 5. And they're usually not like that. They're usually here till much later.
Yeah.
And so today just felt off. It just felt off. I feel like I genuinely did nothing today.
Yeah,
So-
that feels weird. Well, yeah, it's Sunday.
Yeah, that's true. We have a whole week ahead of us. All right. Thank you for watching today's live stream. We will see you very soon. I'm sure I will
Wednesday.
live stream at some point again this week.
Yeah, and Shania Lover, I'll probably do that Hobbit reaction for Wednesday, if that's all right.
And I'm going to take a screenshot of the list of songs that you just said. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but I did it.
Thank you for tuning in.
Oh, wait. Said one more.
Okay, I do need to use the restroom.
Okay,
so can you-
bye!